The my man Pras, the motherfucking snitch of the century, and guilty on all 10 counts.
Yeah, he's gone. He's
Hey,
gone
this
till a couple Novembers. Go ahead.
this comes from thinking you can do what them white folks do, man. I'm just gonna say what it is.
That's
man.
what I'm like, dude. He tried the white collar crime, and dude,
Right.
they gonna stick it to you just like the cocaine and crack laws.
The white folks don't take any offense to that. This shit is what it is. This motherfucker sat up there and said, "Yeah, I was aware of some laws, but not these laws." And the one.
So he went on his Herschel Walker shit.
Man, I said
the good air came over here and mixed with the bad air.
I
That's what he did in court, man.
I said, "This is why you was the suckiest motherfucker in the group." Listen, man, what's my? If I was John Forte, I'd be looking for this motherfucker because he probably set John up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
John did a gang.
He did a bid.
Didn't John do almost like 20?
I think it was like 10. That
Like
whole time
10?
they were on. That whole time, like soon as they got on, he got off.
John was about to blow.
Up. Yeah. Jammed up.
And I'm looking like the shit that he said he wasn't aware of. He was like, yeah, like, bro, what's that? What did they say? Ignorance is no excuse. Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, come on, man. And they dumped all that shit. It wasn't his money. It was my money. Like, motherfucker, you can't understand that you got the money from him and you was doing something for him. It was just about a photo. Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
Take your goofy ass to jail.
Take your goofy ass. Yeah, put these oranges on right now.
Yeah, and start walking.
Right.
Start walking.
There's some motherfuckers in there eating hot cheese popcorn for you. Get that butt. Right. Two. Yeah, man.
Oh, man. All counts. All counts. You didn't get off for shit.
Right. They charge this motherfucker with being a Chinese agent. A foreign agent for the Chinese government.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about I didn't know I had to register. Huh? Okay. As they say, means you can hear me. You heard me.
Right. Right. What you got, Cuddy?
There are so many questions, man. I really wonder how long he's going to get. I wonder if they're going to throw the book at him, you know, and you know how they have mandatory sentences for like federal crimes, you know, but those rules usually don't apply to like people that aren't black, you know. So,
right.
I wonder, you know, and he's dealing with a lot of money here, you know. So it's he's in a weird space, you know. He's a celebrity. He's got a lot of cash. This is a crime involving a lot of cash and politics. Do you really give a guy like that a lot of fucking time? I mean, we saw what Michael Cohen get, like 18 months.
Yeah.
You know, all these people wrapped up with Trump get, you know, like baby time compared to the seriousness of their crimes.
Yeah, but they got that one thing working for him.
Yeah.
Right. The complexion for the protection.
Yeah, he doesn't have that in all counts. All counts.
It's almost like he's taking a fall because one of the interesting things they said was, you know, that money that was going towards the Obama administration. They were quick in this article to state that they didn't know where the money was coming from. They were duped into thinking that the money was like, motherfucker, please. Them motherfuckers don't care where that donor money come from. Long as you put them in the fucking office.
As long as we keep the lights on.
There you go.
As long as we keep the lights on, we good. I don't give a shit. Just make sure it comes in the right amount. You know,
right.
Can't go over that limit of donations or whatever of that.
Right.
That donation amount. As long as you keep doing that, we good.
Shit, Carcetti had to get dirty in the wire to get some money, so we can stop that bullshit.
Isn't it weird that like they're giving Pras, well, they're going to give Pras a shit ton of time behind this, when in all actuality, it should be illegal to give any politician fucking money.
It should be.
It should be.
Like,
but there's those loopholes, man. Like, hey, you have to give it in small increments.
$5 is a fucking conflict of interest.
Any amount of money is a conflict of interest
for politics,
right? Because it's like because Ain't no motherfucker going in there because nobody is giving you $5 million. These super PACs ain't giving you $10 to $20 million because they believe in your ideals. They want you to put some shit into legislation on some paperwork and stamp that shit with the with the stamp of approval from the U.S. president. That's all that shit is about. So it should be like I don't understand how this shit. I understand advertising, which that's a whole fucking racket in and of itself. But
it wouldn't. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you got it, bro.
It wouldn't be as bad if we had term limits, because you got cats up here. They just, they eating good, and they don't want that to stop. They get these contracts. The lobbyists and our senators and congressmen, they're eating good. You got to think about their benefits, man. They got the Rolls Royce of medical care. They're getting a fat check from the government,
right?
And they get to rub elbows with the who's who wants influence, who wants somebody's ear, that pay for play.
And get their palms degrees.
Right. If we had like term limits, like 4 years for everybody, Supreme Court, presidents, Congress, Senate.
There you go.
If we just had 4 years, some of this shit would dry up because they ain't gonna be there that long. They can't play the long game.
There should be 0 lifetime appointments.
That part.
There's no reason that Clarence Thomas and Scalia, Clarence Thomas was there for as long as he was, and Scalia and Ruth Bader Ginsburg died on the fucking bench. There is no reason for this shit. These are old people. Time has passed these fucking people by. You know what I mean? A lot of them got, these people end up, growing old with biased views and shit. And it hurts everybody. But I agree, it should be term limits on this shit. And no, they shouldn't be. Like, we should be going after you. We should be voting for a motherfucker based on his ideals and his character versus how much money somebody's giving him and how much we see this person on television. I mean, you watch these debates, it'd be 9 motherfuckers up there and we only hear from 2 people.
Shit, it'd be 9 motherfuckers up there, but it's 20 people running.
Right.
That what was it, 2016, where they had a shit ton of people running, and they only had so many spots on a lot of those debates.
Yeah, they had to have like the round 1 and then the round 2 for the same. I remember that shit was crazy. It was so many heads up there, and it was like, man, come on, you got to cut this shit out.
Right.
And again, man, like I said, term limits would definitely cut some of this bullshit out. I think.
Let me ask you brothers this question. Okay. Do you gentlemen, just want to see where you guys at. Do you believe this motherfucker was as ignorant to the situation as he's saying he was?
Yeah.
You think he was in above his head?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Somebody gave him access and he didn't know what to do with it.
Okay.
That's all. He overplayed his hand. That's all. I was like, yeah, man, you gotta, it's a process to this. And him being who he is, like, dude, you already a target. And you're trying to move in this space. And again, he probably got jammed up because he didn't know who to pay.
Right. He probably got jammed up because political campaign contributions is bribery. And they've created they've created a lot of fuckery language around it. To kind of create these loopholes where you can donate as much as you possibly can, as long as your ducks are in a row.
Super PAC.
Yeah.
He got jammed up. Yeah, it wasn't his lane. He got jammed up. Somebody gave him, the green light. Somebody gave him the football, and the motherfucker ran the wrong way.
This was for the Obama campaign, right?
And Trump.
And Trump.
Oh, and Trump too. Because I was thinking, what happens? You got 8 years for a crime? And they got to charge you with it, or let it go.
Yeah, but he's a fucking Fuji,
right?
He's making somebody's fucking, he's making somebody's career with this. So,
yeah,
that's all, man. But sorry, Pras.
Pras. Well, man. Hey, brother.
I'll see you in a few Novembers. And
you should have stick to bootlegging CDs, motherfucker.
Don't be mad. UPS is hiring. I
Right.
hear. But
The bad
hey,
thing
bro.
is nobody's going to call him up on the phone like, hey, can you rap over this? He's not that one.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No.
Well, he had the one feature with what's her name, Maya for the Ghetto Superstar. I was like,
Yeah.
this the Fuji you picked?
Let it go, man.
The
Let it
Fuji
go.
you can afford.
That's it. Because she already had ODB on that one too. So that's it. That's it. Nobody else, man.
Hey,
Damn.
somebody spit out a Pras lyric.
Fuck you.
I was just trying to think of
wrong.
You
don't kick a man when he's down like that.
He watching this shit right now.
Fuck them cats, man.
Fuck all of y'all.
I got some hot Cheetos for all three of them.
Now y'all got 507 subscribers.
Yeah, what happened to 509, motherfucker?
It's Pras.
It was Pras. Ooh la la la. Oh, this cat.